Hello parents, once again welcome to my channel. And this question is actually quite interesting. It also involves live applications observation. So it says that Dominic packed some clothes into a bag and sealed it. Identify the state of matter in the sealed bag. So there's clothes, right? So clothes is in a solid state. And also there's air, but it's invisible. So air is in the gaseous state. So you must say solid and gaseous state. Okay, this question actually comes out in this exam, but I changed the name from City to Dominic. So the state is actually solid and gas. Okay, let's see the actual questions in this exam without the answer. So Dominic wants to find out the mass of air that can be removed from the bag by pressing down the bag. So here you are actually to describe the steps. You need to find the mass of air that can be removed. So this question can be actually answered in point form. Okay. So firstly, she measure the mass of the clothes with the bag with the air inside. Step number 2, remove the air. Step number 3, measure the mass of the bag with the clothes without the air. And then thirdly, calculate the difference. So we see this student, he answered correctly, but he wrote in one paragraph, find out the initial mass of the clothes in the bag by putting the bag on an electronic balance, is mentioned there, when it was sealed, and press on the bag to remove the air. And find out the final mass of the clothes in the bag with the air removed by placing the bag on the electronic scale and subtract the final mass of the clothes in the bag from the initial mass. So this is how you find out the mass of the air that was removed. Next, part B. Will the volume of the bag of clothes increase, decrease, or remain the same after the air is removed? So this is very simple, right? Because you learn in P4. So once again, parents, as you know that PSLE, we test the students' science concept from P3 to P6. So this topic is actually a P4 topic that's being tested in PSLE. Because in P4, they learn on the topic of matter, solid, liquid, gas, if you remember. And because air belongs to the gas state. So when there's less air means less volume. So that's why it decrease. And the reason is because air occupies space. So when the air is removed, the bag displaces the air, decreasing its volume. So I'm going to show you a live application for this. Just give me 2 seconds to bring up the screen here with the sound. And this is what the airbag looks like.
So I like the lay flat look rather than fold them into little bundles. Some people like to roll them up. Here is where the air is going to be sucked out. I've used this little device to seal the mouth. Okay, so I'll just put it there for when I need it next time. I know where to find it. Unscrew. Okay, and this is a hand-operated pump.
Okay, this is a hand pump, but there are some USB powered pump. You just put there, you will suck up the air, okay?
So it screws onto the mouth. Okay, as you can see, and then it's kind of a negative pump, so the valve is such that
so it's actually he's removing the air from the sealed bag.
Air is going in a different direction. I find it actually quicker than using a vacuum cleaner. You could stop here, but I want to take more air out, so I go a little bit more. Okay.
Okay, you can see after he had pumped up most of the air, right, the volume decreases. So actually, it's very good for traveling if you need to pack a lot of clothing, especially winter clothing. Because winter clothing, you know, the fabric traps a lot of air in between the fabric also. So when you suck out the air, you also will suck out partially some of the air in between the clothing. So this is one application questions.
Fantastic.
Okay, so now I go back to this question, which is this question where the students answered quite well. He get a full marks, 4.4. And I'd like to congratulate this student who has learned well under my coaching. So for students who need additional help before their PSLE, you can contact me and also visit my YouTube channel, which I mentioned earlier. Let me do a screen sharing. For students who are new, you just put One Academy Science Howard. And this is my channel. I have 906 subscribers. So I hope you can help me increase the subscription to 1,000 subscribers. And these are some of the questions which I've uploaded. You can see here, analysis of 2025 ACS junior paper. This is about 30 minutes. I condensed the whole section B into 30 minutes and 2 seconds to explain those questions. Very good for learning. And also there are many videos over here, as well as some of my shorts that you can visit. So once again, remember to subscribe to One Academy Science. Thank you for your support, and I wish you all the best in your coming 2025 PSLE Science examinations. Cheers.